What makes you so confident that there will be another flight tonight, only it's to New York, with Cleveland on that plane?
It's who these guys are. We've been through so many ups and downs. We've grinded out so many tough wins. This team believes that we're the best team in baseball, and we have all year long. And belief can take you only so far. You have to go out and do it. I understand that. But for this group of guys, for the year that they've put together, for the things that we've been through the offseason, through spring training, through the regular season, the ups and downs, the back and forth, the injuries, the time away, they just want it. And in a Game 5, when they want it and they believe they can go get it, I wouldn't put anything past this group.
Cleveland manager Stephen Vogt, Tom Hamilton inviting you to stay tuned. Winner take all, Game 5 next on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Hear that? That's the sound of traffic when I used to go to the pharmacy multiple times a month to pick up my prescriptions. Such a waste of time. Hear that? That's my grandkids playing in the backyard. Since I joined Discount Drug Mart's Sync Your Meds program, I have so much more time for them. Drug Mart's pharmacists make sure all my prescriptions are in stock and ready on the same day each month, so I can pick them all up with just one trip. Who wants a cookie? Discount Drug Mart saves me the runaround.
This is the time to trade to a new Honda. Get more for your trade than ever before. Then save thousands with low 1.9% APR financing. All Hondas are in stock. Cars, SUVs, trucks, vans, hybrids, and EVs. Come in and trade today. Get more for your trade and save on a new Honda, like the 2024 Honda Accord. Now with low 1.9% APR financing. Search your local Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details for well-qualified buyers. Offer ends 10/31/24.
Don't bust your knuckles, bust your nuts with PB Blaster. The #1 selling penetrant since 1957. It uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional-grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location.
10 minutes away from today's first pitch. Welcome back to the Bet365 Guardians warm-up show. Guardians and Tigers meeting in this decisive Game 5 of the American League Division Series. Time for the pitching matchup. A rematch of the game on Monday, Game 2 here. Tarik Skubal going for Detroit. 18 wins, an ERA of 2.49, and he led the league in strikeouts as well. And he's pitched 13 straight scoreless innings in the postseason. He'll be opposed by veteran lefty Matthew Boyd, who pitched 4 2/3 scoreless innings in that game on Monday. That's your pitching matchup, and that'll do it for Guardians warm-up. Stay tuned, starting lineups, and the first pitch come your way next.
The Guardians Warm-Up Show has been brought to you by Bet365. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary. By Cleveland Clinic Children's, nationally ranked and locally trusted children's hospital with hands you trust. By Progressive. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. Also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians. By Valley Automotive Group. Shop every location now at valleysuperstore.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Cleveland Guardians Baseball Company and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without expressed written consent of the Cleveland Guardians.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Fall Sale and get 30% off paints and stains from October 11th through the 21st. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's majestic golden eagles and other less majestic birds taunting you through the baseball-sized hole in your new windows. It's soaring guitar solos performed through faulty wiring in your garage, which subsequently erupts into flames. It's also around-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
The Cleveland Guardians are proud of our commitment to breaking barriers. From the signing of Minnie Minoso, MLB's first Afro-Latino player, and Bobby Avila, the first Mexican-born player in MLB's history, to unveiling a third field in Ohio's largest Hispanic neighborhood thanks to Jose Ramirez. We celebrate and uplift different cultures here in Northeast Ohio and abroad, including the Dominican Republic, where we, in partnership with MLB's Dominican Republic office and Eton, hosted Playboy clinics in Jose Ramirez's hometown of Bani with local children. The Guardians are honored to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month through the great game of baseball.
Hi, Pat Moran here from Window World and a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. We serve homeowners throughout Northern Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, and West Virginia with quality replacement windows, doors, and siding. All with everyday low pricing, exceptional service, and the strongest warranty in the industry. To learn more, contact Window World at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW. Visit us at windowworldpennohio.com for a free in-home estimate or to find the closest Window World showroom near you.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeartRadio station.
You will have another October to remember.
We made it through the hard part.
The 6-month journey.
Now it's time to go have fun and play playoff baseball.
The crowds are going to be awesome.
Listen to this place.
There's going to be so much energy. You really are playing for something bigger than you.
Playoff baseball.
One common goal of what we're trying to do, that's winning a ring.
You're on your feet every pitch.
I really feel like we have a chance to go all the way to the World Series and win it.
We trust each other 1 through 9.
I have this resiliency in our DNA.
And so we'll carry forward in October.
We're not done yet. We're still hungry for more.
It's October baseball. All bets are off. Cleveland Guardians Baseball is brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Guardians. By Progressive, bundle home and auto and save at Progressive.com. By Dollar Bank, proud banking partner of the Cleveland Guardians. By Marathon, join Marathon Rewards today and start earning on every fill-up.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. Welcome back to Progressive Field. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series. Time now for the starting lineups. First for the Tigers and manager A.J. Hinch. Leading things off, Justin Henry Malloy, the designated hitter. Matt Vierling at third base, bats second. Riley Greene, the left fielder, hits third, with Andy Ibanez at second base, batting cleanup. Winsel Perez in right field hits fifth. Spencer Torkelson, the first baseman, bats sixth. Parker Meadows in center field hits seventh. Jake Rogers does the catching, bats eighth. And Trey Sweeney is at shortstop, batting ninth. On the mound, lefty Tarik Skubal. Now for the Guardians and manager Stephen Vogt leading things off. Stephen Kwan, the left fielder. David Fry, the designated hitter, bats second. Jose Ramirez at third base will hit third with Lane Thomas batting cleanup. He's in center field. Josh Naylor, the first baseman, bats fifth. John Kenzie Noel in right field hits sixth. Bo Naylor does the catching, bats seventh. Andres Jimenez at second base hits eighth. And Brian Rocchio, the shortstop, will bat ninth. On the mound, left-hander Matthew Boyd. Those are your starting lineups. Now stay tuned. When we return, Tom Hamilton has today's first pitch on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Cleveland Guardians Baseball, also brought to you by Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians. By Conrad's Tire Express and Total Car Care, your #1 choice for tires, maintenance, and repairs. By Uncle Charlie's, official sausage of the Cleveland Guardians and your next barbecue.
Get out there and have some fun in a new Toyota with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the best-selling RAV4, now through November.
Uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional-grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
It's Wayside Furniture's annual half-off sale with up to 50% off on select bedrooms and dining room sets. Plus, ask about bonus cash discounts or special financing. Check out sectionals from $6.99. Shop assorted tables and desks at over 50% off. And sofas from $2.99. Or half off select Serta, Sealy, and White Dove mattresses. Wayside in Akron, keeping it local since 1937.
Be the first to experience Progressive Field reimagined in the new Carnegie Club. Coming in 2025, this members-only club is located directly behind home plate, featuring an elevated food menu and bar selections and the convenience of grab-and-go concessions so you don't miss any of the action. Enjoy your fare in a one-of-a-kind indoor club or outside, so close to the action you're practically on the field. Carnegie Club memberships are on sale now. Call 216-420-HITS or visit CLEGuardians.com.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton. News and politics and who knows. Monday from noon to 3. WTAM 1100.
From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, it is Game 5, winner take all of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Tom Hamilton with you on this beautiful Saturday afternoon off the lakefront, along with Jim Rosenhaus and Andre Knott. Brian Motze keeping us on the air at Command Central, and Joe Fritchen with us here.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
The pitch. He struck him out! And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals, who lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run. Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the middle.
With the Detroit Tigers, Skubal has become the best starting pitcher in the American League. Nobody's been able to figure him out now for 2 months.
We've gone 2 months straight, you're right. Now, one of the best pictures after the game, too, is watching Skubal and Bird walk out of the ballpark together. Tonight, they won't be walking out together, as you said, because there's two different places for these two teams to go.
And David Fry against lefties.
Hitting
Today, though,
pitching.
and
One of the assignments for new manager here, Stephen Vogt, was to help this team against left-handed pitching the way they struggled with it last year. Well, when your best player turns it around in Jose Ramirez the way he did from 2023 to 24, it makes a difference. Why do I say that? Last year, Tommy hit 243 with 12 home runs and 31 RBIs versus left-handed pitching. This year, Ramirez is 348 with 14 and 37, and it's truly changed how this offense works with he and David Fry against lefties. Today, though, in talking to Christopher Lake, the hitting coach for the Guardians, they want Jose to understand Skubal has not thrown an inside pitch to him at all the last 3 times they have faced each other. Therefore, they're saying be ready to drive the ball to right field. He's thrown him nothing but fastballs and changeups. But the one thing Valleca said to me, he said, outside of what's going on with Jose Ramirez, because your stars have to be stars, he wants the rest of the lineup, and he has told the rest of the lineup, it's a big game. Skubal has shown us that he's emotional. He is going to try to overpower us with fastballs early. So get into the batter's box. Get ready. If you got to choke up a little bit, that's fine. But be ready for him to try to bully you, but be ready for it to hit it early.
Thank you, Andre. And Rosie, with Matthew Boyd, I just can't help but reflect back on a summer day here in July. Boyd was signed by Cleveland as a free agent at the end of June. He wasn't pitching yet. He was still recovering from Tommy John surgery that he had a year earlier. Cleveland took a shot knowing he was still not ready to pitch, hoping to get him at some point this season. And here he is now after we watched him throw a sim game in front of Cleveland's front office and manager Stephen Vogt back in early July with his wife and children in the Cleveland third base dugout watching. This was their husband, their dad, who had already pitched 9 years in the big leagues. But that was such a big moment for the family, and now here he is today with the season on the line.
And I think that's why he got so emotional yesterday at the press conference when he was asked about what does it mean to contribute and have this opportunity to start a Game 5. He's come such a long way in a year's time recovering from Tommy John surgery. You mentioned that day. It wasn't that much before that he was coaching his kids in their youth baseball and softball activities. So he has come a long way, but that perspective, you just feel like the moment today won't be too big for him.
Well, we are about to find out. Think of it, folks. Back on February 14th, pitchers and catchers reported to Lakeland, Florida, where the Detroit Tigers hold spring training. 1 day later, February 15th, pitchers and catchers for the Cleveland Guardians reported to Goodyear, Arizona. Here we are 8 months later, and somebody's season will end, and somebody moves on one step closer to the World Series with the American League Championship Series beginning Monday night in New York. That's what's on the line today. Game 5, the finale in the division series, as the Guardians are ready to face the Tigers. 3:25 He is making his second ever postseason start. The other came on Monday against these Detroit Tigers. He went a scoreless 4 2/3 in that. Leading off, Justin Henry Malloy, the wind, and today's first pitch way inside, and he nailed him on the leg. And we're underway at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. A game time temperature of 65 degrees as Justin Henry Malloy is hit in the leg by the first pitch of the game from Matthew Boyd. So that'll bring up Matt Vierling. He's at third today. He's played in the outfield and at third in this series. He's batting .133 in the series with an RBI, right-handed batter. The set and the pitch. And he went backdoor with the beauty of a curveball for strike one. Matthew Boyd, fastball and sinker right around 93 miles an hour. Curve, slider, and changeup. He'll work from the set. Hands held just below the chin. lets it fly, and Veerling swings over the top of a changeup. Badly fooled on it, nothing into the count. Guardians in the outfield play Veerling the other way, medium to fairly deep. In the tilt goes toward right field. Malloy not a base stealer as Boyd steps off the slab. Packed house as always here at Progressive Field for this matinee special. Now the 0-2 delivery, and Veerling swings and misses at a fastball. So Veerling is out number one on the Matthew Boyd strikeout, and Boyd had some extra butterflies and drilled Malloy with the first pitch of the game. He quickly recovered with a strikeout. Here's Riley Greene, the all-star left fielder. He is one of three left-handed bats in the lineup against Matthew Boyd. Greene in this series batting .308 with an RBI. The pitch, and it's outside a ball. Stephen Kwan in left lane, Thomas Patrol center, John Kenzie Noel in right, Josh Naylor at first, Andres Jimenez at second, Brian Rocchio at short, Jose Ramirez at third, Bo Naylor catching. Now the 1-0 pitch, and he dropped one in there, a strike, and the count 1-1 on Riley Greene. You don't have to be a genius to know both managers feel it is so very important to get on the board early when you're playing a make-or-break game or a winner-take-all. The pitch, and just missed inside with a sinker. 2 balls and a strike. One out, one on, first inning, no score. Matthew Boyd lets it fly and just missed wide. Ball 3, 3-1. On deck, Andy Ibanez. Kerry Carpenter can play today, but was not going to start anyway with a left-hander on the mound. Now the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, he missed outside. So Matthew Boyd's hit a batter, walked a batter, struck out a batter. Malloy goes to second. Greene heads to first, and here's Andy Ibanez, an incredible pinch hitter this season. When you look at Ibanez, he had 43 pinch hit assignments this year. He was 10 for 43 as a pinch hitter. Today, he starts at second and is the cleanup hitter. He batted .241, 5 homers, 32 RBIs on the year. Not your prototype cleanup hitter. Now the pitch to him, and he swings and sends one high in the air, foul first base side. Naylor near the stands, it's off the netting. Strike one. Now the Tigers have the chance to score early. For what it's worth, in this series, Detroit is batting .118 with men in scoring position. 4 for 34. Runs have been extremely hard to come by for both these clubs. And you get chances early, you really feel like you have to capitalize when you're in this elimination game. The pitch, and it's high, a fastball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthew Boyd made 8 starts with Cleveland once he had recovered from the Tommy John surgery. Went 2-2 with a .272 ERA. Now the 1-1 delivery. And a swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the change. Boyd's got a good changeup early. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boyd from the set. Here it comes. A check swing. He went around. Strike 3. So Matthew Boyd has put 2 guys on, has struck out 2 guys. That'll bring up the switch hitting right fielder, Wencel Perez. He'll bat right-handed. 2 down, 2 on, no score. Perez .273 batting mark in this series with an RBI. Matthew Boyd ready to go back to work. Checks second, comes to the plate. And a swing and a miss on a fastball. Boy, what a shot in the arm. This would be for Cleveland if Boyd gets out of it here in the first unscathed. He lets it fly. And strike two call. Kind of a delayed call by Chad Fairchild. 0-2 the count. Now people get up and get into it. This will be a great atmosphere. It would have been off the charts tonight. Now the set. Now the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss with a fastball. How about that? Matthew Boyd puts 2 on, strikes out the side, gets his first standing ovation of the day. Detroit leaves a pair.
Ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
I was glad to see Luis wanted a hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
land? Get in there.
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. It was 105.5 miles an hour.
No way! 105.5!
I can't believe my eyes.
No, that's not even on the FM dial.
That was unreal.
I don't even know if I want to high-five him. He might knock you right into next week.
Well, light your hand on fire. Yes. 105.5 to punch out Tommy Edman.
He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the visitors' bullpen. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The time.
Performance against Cleveland on Monday. When in that ball game, he went 7 shutout innings of 3 hit baseballs, striking out 8. Stephen Kwan, 8 for 16 in the series. The wind, the pitch, and he bangs it foul right side. Strike 1. No score, bottom of the first inning. Tarik Skubal has not given up a run since September 18th. He delivers, and it's downstairs. Kansas City, the last team to score. He's gone 24 consecutive scoreless innings since that point. He works third base side of the rubber, the high leg kick and pitch, and it's a fastball strike, top of the zone, 1-2 the count. Against Cleveland on Monday, he primarily went with a fastball, 4-seamer and sinker. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, bang, foul right side. In the ballgame, he made 92 pitches. 61 were fastballs, 26 changeups, 5 sliders. That's why Cleveland's looking heat. The pitch. Swung on, banged up the middle. Between the legs of Skubal, bobbled it short. Sweeney has no play. Kwan is safe. Bang back up the middle. May have gotten a piece of the leg of Skubal. Went right between the wickets. And the shortstop, Sweeney, playing up the middle, bobbled it as it ate him up on the short hop. And Kwan is aboard to start the first. It's being ruled an error. I think Sweeney partially got blocked by his pitcher Skubal on that shot back up the middle. Here's David Fry. A check swing. He went around on the high heat. So Quan is aboard. They rule it an error. And now David Fry, the hero on Thursday with that dramatic late inning pinch hit 2-run homer. Skubal's ready, the pitch. Fry takes its inside, a changeup. David Fry leads Cleveland with 5 RBIs in the series with that home run and a .273 batting mark. The DH today, right-handed hitter. No score, runner on first inning. The pitch. Fry pops one up behind the plate. Rogers coming back near the screen. He's out of room, and the count 1-2. Riley Greene in left, Parker Meadows in center, Winsell Perez in right, Spencer Torkelson at first, Andy Ibanez at second. Trey Sweeney is the shortstop, Matt Fearling at third, and Jake Rogers catching. Trey Sweeney charged with the air, the rookie who came in the Jack Flaherty trade with the Dodgers. Now the 1-2 pitch. David Fry swings and misses. Fastball in on the thumbs, and Skubal gets his first strikeout. Skubal so far has faced Houston and Cleveland this October. 13 scoreless innings, 7 hits allowed, 14 strikeouts. He's been magnificent the first time he's been on the postseason stage. Jose Ramirez batting right-handed. Digs in. The pitch. And he looks at a fastball strike. You heard manager Stephen Vogt say on the pregame show, you have to be all in to hit Skubal's fastball here today. Look fastball, period. Now the set. Now the 0-1. Swung on, a little flare to right. Perez coming in toward the line. Wynn pushing it away, but he'll make the catch. 2 down. Posey had that home run Thursday, batting 143 in the series. Voters' explanation was, look, we know he throws a changeup. We know he throws the slider. But you have to go up there committed to hit the fastball. Committed that you're expecting the fastball on every pitch. We'll see how it works. Here's Lane Thomas, the cleanup hitter. The pitch to him. And he looks, and it's a called strike, a first pitch changeup. Lane Thomas with a 3-run home run in Game 1 here at Progressive Field. No score, first inning, runner on, 2 down. Skubal is ready. He lets it rip, and a swing and a miss, moving that fastball in on the hands. Even at 97 miles an hour, he's got movement. That ball running in on the hands of Lane Thomas. Skubal is ready, hands belt high, lets it fly, and a swing and a broken bat chopper to short. Sweeney shovels it to second. The air does no damage. Cleveland and Detroit stay scoreless after 1 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
This is Dave Mortash. We now have an annuity that gives you up to a 25% bonus, and you can start your lifetime payments immediately over $59.5.
Right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
High
Machado delivers this time. It's 3-1 San Diego. Merrill, center field. Harris back. He can't get it. San Diego has opened it up here in the second. They lead it 5-1. And what a shot from Merrill.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the trap. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires to
postseason games, tying Kenny Lofton, who set the record for Cleveland in '95. And so Stephen Kwan gets credited with a base hit. Bottom line, no score, second inning. Here's Spencer Torkelson, the right-handed hitting first baseman. Looks at a curve down and in, ball one. Torkelson, 2 for 12 with an RBI. Former first pick in the draft 4 years ago out of ASU, Arizona State. He looks at another pitch down and in, 2-0. And Matthew Boyd right now having trouble as far as pounding the strike zone. The 2-0 pitch. And that one's in there, a changeup. 2-1 to count on Torkelson. Torkelson spent part of the year in AAA Toledo after a breakthrough campaign a year ago. The pitch to him, and he waves at it. Boy, he's still got a long swing. He's a guy that had 31 homers, 94 RBIs, 34 doubles last year. This year, 219, 10 homers, 37 RBIs, and a good chunk of the year in Toledo. Boyd into the wind. Here it comes. Swing and a foul back. Went right back with a fastball. And Matthew Boyd's fastball, best velo we have seen, 94 miles per hour. Matthew Boyd, another Oregon State alum like Stephen Kwan. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. Naylor digs it out, runs out onto the grass in front of the plate, throws to first to complete the strikeout of Torkelson. Boyd, 4 strikeouts. So, Rosie, obviously his stuff is good. It's outstanding. And yes, there was a hit batsman and a walk in the first inning. But since he has come back from the Tommy John surgery, sometimes it's a challenge command-wise for pitchers, but not for him. He's been sharp so far in his other starts and trying to get there today. Left on left, center fielder Parker Meadows the batter. And Meadows sends a little blooper to left. This is trouble. Slicing down the line. Fair ball, and it'll bounce into the corner. And Meadows flies into second. Hit that off the end of the bat, and that carried pretty well. But perfectly placed down the line. That was more than a blooper. That was struck a little bit better than I initially thought. And Parker Meadows has his second double in this series. He's at second, 1 down in the second. No score for the catcher Jake Rogers, batting .200 in this series. Right-handed hitter with power. And he's been catching every game for Detroit. Now the set. Boyd checks second, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, changeup. Well, second inning in a row now, the Tigers have a chance. They had 2 on, 1 out in the first, didn't score. Now they've got a runner at second, 1 down in the second. No score yet. Matthew Boyd delivers, and it's a little up and in with a fastball. 1-1 the count. Again, in this kind of a scenario, win or go home, bullpens will be used quickly, and Cleveland's bullpen is busy. Runner takes off, pitch inside, no throw.
Well, Boyd just did not pay enough attention. And Cade Smith is already warming in the Cleveland bullpen. And Parker Meadows got a mammoth jump, and that's a big steal because now Cleveland's got to bring the infield in. Meadows' first steal in this series. And a 2-1 count on Rogers. Infield in. Here's the set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball in on the thumbs. And that, once again, gets the count back to even. Boy, does he need a punch out here. No score, runner at third, one down, second inning. Infield drawn in. The 2-2 pitch to the Tiger catcher. Way inside as he yanked the slider and almost hit Rogers. Left-handed hitting shortstop Trey Sweeney waits on deck. But already Cade Smith, a late inning reliever for Cleveland, warming here in the second. Now the payoff. Swung on, fouled off third base side. Rogers thought he broke his bat. And again, you can look at these early innings a couple of different ways. If Boyd gets out of it, so deflating for the Tigers. But on the other side of it, man, you are playing with dynamite, working into these jams in the early innings. Boyd nods in agreement with Naylor from the set. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, sky ball, shallow right. Noel still coming in, still coming in. He'll make the catch. There will be no play at the plate. One hop throw to the plate, 2 down. John Kenzie Noel with a bazooka attached to his right shoulder, and that was just too shallow for even a speed guy like Parker Meadows to try to take a chance. Noel has already thrown out one Tiger in this series, and Cleveland led the major leagues, throwing out 35 runners this year from the outfield. Here's Trey Sweeney, the shortstop. 2 down, runner still at third, infield back, no score, second inning. Left on left, the pitch to Sweeney. He breaks, or he pounces one foul. Man, it sounded like he broke his bat, but he didn't, as he banged one foul and back. Strike one. But the one thing Boyd has done, both righties and lefties really working the ball in. Sweeney 1 for 13 in the series. Now the pitch. And it's a strike on the outer edge. Slider. And now they rise as one at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. Can Matthew Boyd get out of it again? 0-2 the count on Sweeney. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him with a slider. You wanted even more drama after Thursday? We've got it early today. No score from downtown Cleveland.
At Bet3.
5-5 in the seventh. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
I was glad to see Luis wanted a hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
get in there? Get in there.
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you
history tonight in Seattle.
80 degrees, crystal clear skies. We start the bottom of the first.
And a high fly ball to deep right center field. The Phillies have the lead. And Kyle Schwarber has the Major League season record for leadoff home runs. He now has 14. It is 1-0 Phillies.
What else can you say? The man is just absolutely incredible.
Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity. That ball is belted. Lawrence Butler does it again.
Oh my God.
All tied up in the Queen City.
Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first.
About a Josh Naylor, a Jose Ramirez, a David Fry. Those guys can hit the fastball, and you better be able to hit the fastball if you're ever going to beat Tarik Skubal. He's not getting beat with his second and third pitches. He fires, and it's ripped foul down the right side, 96-mile-an-hour fastball, and Naylor sold out and pulled it foul.
Yes, he's tough, but you get the feeling the guys you mentioned, they relish this challenge. They love this stuff.
Into the motion is Skubal, and the pitch and a fastball strike. Skubal is as quick a worker as we have seen, and Cleveland didn't really slow him down on Monday, and now Naylor's trying to slow him down and gets time from Chad Fairchild, so he'll readjust the batting gloves. Skubal wants to get the ball and go right back to the windup. Here's the 0-2. Down and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a rare slider from Skubal. Naylor, .250 batting average, 1 RBI in this series. No score in this finale, Game 5, second inning. The pitch swung on a weak ground ball to the second baseman. Ibanez will get him as he got Naylor to lunge at a slider. That'll bring up John Kenzie Noel. Boy, is he looking for a pitch where he could make a difference. He is 0 for 9 in this series, and John Kenzie Noel finished the season struggling, as you see so many times from rookies. John Kenzie's last home run was August 30th. Swing and a miss there. Skubal into the motion. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, change up away. And right now, John Kenzie Noel, it's just kind of in that spot where he must feel like it's 0-2 when he's leaving the on-deck circle. 0 for 9 in this series. Into the motion, the next delivery. Change up down and away, didn't go. 1-2 the count. Tarik Skubal, 18-4 in the regular year. Kicks, delivers. A swing and a foul back. Got it in on the hands. Skubal won the American League Triple Crown. In other words, led the league in wins, lowest earned run average, led the league in strikeouts. Now the 1-2. Swing and a foul at the plate. Changeup. And Noel hanging in there with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. He kicks and delivers. A swing and a miss. Chased a fastball up around the chin. Skubal gets his second strikeout. 2 down in the second inning. Here's catcher Bo Naylor. Well, Legacy Roofing is Ohio's premier roofing service provider. New roof or just a repair. Call 855-GOT-ROOF. Get a free estimate. Visit LegacyRoofingOH.com for details. The kick and delivery. A swing and a weak chopper to short. Charged by Sweeney. Gloves, throws in the dirt. Backhanded pick and a beauty by Spencer Torkelson. Well done by the first baseman. Quickly, the Guardians go in the second. Third inning is coming up. Cleveland, Detroit, no score in the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Hey, Guardians fans, I got to ask, is your roof ready for...
at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos.
Into left field, down the line, it's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, one apiece. Castellanos the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes, you cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good, he hangs it. Castellanos does it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable game. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
Here's Alonso down. Lindor at third, Nimmo at first. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled. Right field. Freeling back at the wall. Out of here! It's out of here! Alonso an opposite field home run, and the Mets had the lead. Pete Alonso, the polar bear, takes Devin Williams deep. And here in the ninth, the comeback kids have done it again.
Hayes hits it deep to right center. Harris is back. He reaches up. Oh my! He brought it back. What a grab by Michael Harris to keep it 2-0.
You see the angle he's going about it. It looks like he's got it tracked, and he gets right to that position and launches himself over the fence. He's like, really?
All right, the 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back, and a magic catch! Oh my goodness, what a grab! He brings the game back! You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
I mean, our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
So are 44,000 others. Oh, what a start for the Padres as Tatis leaves the building, and this place is on its feet.
So we shall see. Smith, mid-90s, fastball slider split. And Cade Smith has pitched in every game in this series. So Detroit has a pretty good feel for what he's all about. We'll see if that works in their favor. Top of the order, Justin Henry Malloy waves at a fastball. Cade Smith, in the previous 4 games, has given up a run on a hit in 4 2/3. 9 strikeouts, 1 walk in 4 2/3. Now the 0-1. Swung on, fouled out of play to the right, 0-2. And at no point are we going to sit here and second guess any manager. As the set by Cade Smith, and the 0-2 is high, 1-2. But it is interesting that this is the approach.
And Tom, you do see it more and more in today's game, that reliance on bullpens, and the Guardians going that way.
Now the pitch in tight, 2-2.
And theirs has been terrific for sure, but this is someone that is normally used or saved for later in the game.
Down the set, now the 2-2. Inside, did he hit him? Somehow he missed him. Look, and you also have to remember there's a fatigue factor. These are all rookies we're talking about. Cade Smith, Hunter Gaddis, Tim Herron. Cade Smith, 74 appearances in the regular season. And now pitching in all 5 games here in multi-innings. And today you're probably looking tops 2 innings from Cade Smith. Payoff pitch to Malloy. A swing and a 1-hopper to short, backing up into left. Rocchio gloves, bounces the throw to first in time. Well done by Brian Rocchio. A 1-hopper to short off the bat of Malloy that carried Rocchio into shallow left. Then he got that purpose throw, a 1-hop bounce to first, and that is out number 1, and that'll bring up Matt Vierling. Vierling struck out his first time up. Again, righty versus righty. Now the set, the pitch. Slider, and it just missed outside, ball 1. Cade Smith, third base side of the rubber. The pitch, a swing and a fly ball, not well hit, right center. And now charging in, right fielder John Kenzie Noel put it away. Again, a bit of a breeze blowing in, and that ball seemed like it got pushed back toward the infield more than either Thomas or Noel thought initially. 2 down for Riley Greene. He walked his first time up. Well, now the key is going to be, how does Cleveland get 7 innings out of its bullpen? The pitch, swing and a miss. We're only in the third, and Cade Smith now pitching in this scoreless ballgame. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, he's still got great stuff. He is big and strong. 6'5", 230. 25-year-old rookie out of Vancouver. Went to the University of Hawaii. He fires down low. That's the splitter. Didn't know until the day before we opened in Oakland that he'd even made the ball club. He came on the team plane. They said, we'll let you know later if you're on the club. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He threw the fastball right by Riley Greene. Middle of the third. Cleveland, Detroit, scoreless in a winner-take-all matchup.
Pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
He's on the track. See ya! Home run number 58. A towering drive.
Judge hit an unbelievably high drive. We waited, and it came down in the visitors' bullpen. A Judgian blast. All rise. Here comes the Judge.
Find out if that went into the water.
Because if it did, there's never been a right-handed hitter that has done it since this ballpark opened its doors in 2000. And they're telling us in the truck that he indeed did have a splash hit. And that is the first one ever by a right-handed hitter.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back.
Tarik Daniel. Stop it. We all know that when mom adds your middle name, you're in trouble. Of course, Tarik yesterday said, you got to hear my mom. Left on left as Andres Gimenez steps to the plate. The pitch, and it's inside a ball. Hey, emotions will get the best of anybody in October.
And good for him. He said, I love the fans here. It was awesome.
The 1-0 pitch, and it's a fastball strike to even the count. Gimenez 1 for 14 in this series, really searching. Left on left, no score, bottom of the third. The next delivery, a swing and a miss. He chased one down and in, a sinker. Well, you look around, you wonder, who said it was going to rain? It's almost a cloudless Saturday. Sun shining brightly, 65 degrees. Skubal Pumps, delivers, and he missed down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's only made 25 pitches in 2 innings. Into the motion, here it comes. A swing and a little floater foul. Third base side, near the netting, off the netting. We'll do it again at 2-2. Got to remember, too, Tarik Skubal's never made this amount of pitches or worked in this many innings ever in his career. And this is a guy that has already had 1 Tommy John surgery and a flexor tendon surgery. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball ate him up. Third strikeout as Jimenez is out. So Tarik Skubal this year, if you count what he's done now in postseason, is over 200 innings. Way beyond what he's ever been at, but he sure doesn't show any signs of fatigue. Brayan Rocchio, he's had a terrific series, batting .333. He'll hit right-handed, lines one toward left field, base hit. Toward the line to cut it off is Greene, and Brayan Rocchio's approach has been absolutely perfect in that he has cut down his swing. He's not tried to do too much. And outside of Stephen Kwan, he's been Cleveland's best hitter.
And Tom Ruggles-Odor, the third base coach who managed him in the minor leagues, said, you watch. He said this early in the season. He said he will play his best toward the end. He will get better as the season goes, and he sure is.
Top of the order, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. And he tried to hold up, glanced off his bat, a strike. So 1 out, 1 on. No score, third inning. Cleveland's had 2 hits. Kwan gets credit for an infield hit in the first, giving him a 10-game hitting streak in postseason play. Toss to first, Rocchio back standing. Cleveland, of course, one of the best base-stealing teams in the game. Just haven't had opportunities this series because of a lack of base runners. 3 steals so far in the series. The pitch. And it nailed the outside corner, a changeup. 0-2. This is another thing. His changeup actually is moving down and away from a left-handed hitter. A lot of lefties' changeups move down and in to left-handed hitters. Now the 0-2, down low. Another changeup, low and away. That's why so many times you don't see a left-handed pitcher throw a left-handed hitter a changeup, because so many times that pitch is a pitch that fades away from a right-handed hitter but would fade into the left-handed hitter's sweet spot. Not so with Skubal. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he missed down and away. Ball 2, 2-2. Stephen Kwan, 9 for 17, over 500 in this series. No score, third inning. Runner on first, 1 out. Outfield, medium deep toward left. Now the pitch. He rifles it foul off the sweets. Third base side. Count stays. 2-2. You look at Cleveland in this series. The Guardians have had 30 hits. 9 belong to Kwan. Now the 2-2. Swung on. Fly ball. Left field. Fairly deep. Toward the line. Dropped by Greene. It's a fair ball. Rolls into the corner. On his way to third is Rocchio. Into second is Kwan. That ball kept getting pushed away from Riley Greene in the left field corner. He went, made a basket catch, and then dropped it as he moved toward the foul line. And Greene is going to be charged with an error. And Guardians at second and third with 1 down, and there's the first massive break in this game. And now the Tigers bring the infield in for David Fry. No score, second and third, 1 out. The set and pitch. Swung on, fouled upstairs, third base side. Right now they're calling it an error, but we've already had 1 change. We'll wait and see. Bottom line, Rocchio at third, and Kwan is at second. Infield in. No score, 1 down. Skubal to set. Now the pitch. swing and a foul at the plate on a changeup, and just like that, Skubal is up in the count, 0-2. Well, you feel like you just have to take advantage of this opportunity on a rare miscue and left by Riley Greene. Skubal trying to make it a moot point. He delivers a swing and a miss. Struck him out on a high fastball, and that's what makes him the best in the American League. His 4th strikeout. Will they pitch to Jose? I doubt it. He comes up with 2 down, and they will not. A.J. Hinch has said from game 1, I'm not letting that guy beat me. And so Jose Ramirez intentionally walked, and it's up to Lane Thomas. So Lane Thomas, acquired on July 29th from Washington. Bats with the bases loaded, 2 down. No score in the 3rd. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he is just rearing back and throwing the fastball by Cleveland. Thomas 0 for 1 today. Outfield fairly deep toward left. Rocchio, Kwan, Ramirez aboard. The pitch. Swing and a broken bat, pop up to first. Torkelson will make the catch, and Cleveland's opportunity is wasted. And credit Tarik Skubal for rising to the occasion as he has all season long for the Tigers. 3 in the books, Cleveland and Detroit. No score on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Run at second, 2 down. 1-2 pitch to Castellanos. Into left field, down the line. It's a fair ball, and the Phillies have tied the series. Back to Queens, 1 apiece. Castellanos, the hero.
Slider, that's a hanger. 2 strikes. You cannot make that mistake. Trying to make it too good. He hangs it. Castellanos knows it right away. The Philly crowd knew it right away.
Unbelievable. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic.
High fly ball, a pop-up really, down the right field line in foul territory. Oh, what an effort by Jimenez as he goes flying into the netting. Jimenez caught that ball and got it back into the infield.
Unbelievable. No fear whatsoever, and they have called for the trainer to come down there. He is still into the seating area.
Walking a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
The 1-2. That's in the air left field. That's trouble. Jankowski back. And a magic catch! Oh my goodness, what a grab! He brings the game back! You just saw Major League thievery right there. Unbelievable.
And our hearts stopped for a second. You're thinking this ball has a chance to get out.
3-2. Ramirez on the ground.
I think this would be a low-scoring game, and it is scoreless. Heading to the 4th inning, and a 2nd inning of work now out of the pen for Cade Smith after 2 scoreless from the starter, Matthew Boyd. And already the wheels are turning. Andy Ibanez is being lifted for a pinch hitter. Colt Keith will pinch hit for him, and he'll stay in and play second base. As the lefty Boyd started, now the right-hander Smith. And the left-handed hitting Keith digs in. The pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. So this will be interesting. Smith came on to start the third. And who does that bring into play for the Guardians in terms of that bullpen? The 0-1 fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Obviously, the game situation will dictate, but Tom, it may be an arm that we normally don't see in a close or leading situation. We'll see. Here comes the 0-2 from Smith. Swung on, fouled off.
Well, if Cleveland has the lead, you're not going to see people you haven't seen. The question is, if it stays scoreless, or even if you have a one-run lead, how many innings are you trying to get out of Smith, Gaddis, Clase, potentially Heron?
0-2 the count on Keith. Rookie second baseman, the pitch to him. Fastball high and away. Well, Smith had 16 pitches, and that regular season mark of about 20 pitches that they tried to limit it to, that's out the window here today. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Keith. One gone in the fourth. Second strikeout for Cade Smith. He set down all four batters he's faced, and now Winsell Perez will step in. A switch hitter turns around, bats from the left side. He struck out his first time up. Here comes the pitch from Cade Smith. And he leaves it outside for a ball. Fastball high and away. No score, fourth inning. The winner moves on to play the Yankees. That series opens in New York. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1 the count as Perez took a big rip that time, didn't get it. Perez, another of the youngsters in that Tiger lineup. The 1-1, swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Former infielder that just transitioned to the outfield last summer in the minor leagues. And now he's been a regular almost for the Tigers. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, popped him up high in the air, foul, back out of play. And we'll do it again on 1-2. Time for the Cleveland Clinic caregiver shout out. Big thanks to the caregivers at Akron General, Lodi, Mercy, Medina, and Union Hospitals. Thanks for all you do every day. Cleveland Clinic. Here's Smith's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got him with a heater. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 down in the top of the fourth for the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson will step in. He struck out his first time up. Matthew Boyd in his 2 innings struck out 5. Now Smith with 3. As he goes to work on Torkelson and starts him off with a slider that was swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Cade Smith just so dominant. Just about every time out. More than 100 strikeouts for him in the regular season as a reliever. Here comes the 0-1 from Smith. Down low, splitter that time.
Well, we're finding he's not overexposed. Detroit's seen him all 5 games. Hasn't mattered.
No. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. And again, 95, but Tom, you've mentioned it a lot. The extension, that gets the job done. Gets on the hitter in a hurry. Torkelson way late on the last one. Now the 1-2, swung on, drilled foul into the upper deck on the first base side, and out of play. So we'll do it again on 1-2. What a day in downtown Cleveland. Guardians and Tigers, no score, fourth inning. Smith with the 1-2, swung on, foul back as Torkelson stays alive at 1-2.
He is so geared up for the fastball. It's almost like he's starting his swing early. You might be able to bury him with a slider here.
Here's the 1-2. Down low. He tried the splitter that time and missed with it. And a good take by Torkelson. So 2-2 the count. On the right-handed hitting first baseman Spencer Torkelson. Here's the pitch. Slider missed outside. And now the count is full, 3-2 on Torkelson. Guardians have action going in their pen again. Tarik Skubal, the left-hander, loosening up. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And we'll do it again on 3-2.
Best at bat Torkelson's had in this series. I know he had a double the other day, but this is impressive.
Another payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and that's drilled high and deep. Left center field, way back there, and that ball's high off the wall in play. On his way to second is Torkelson, and he's in with a stand-up double. And the Tigers have a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Well, you said a good at-bat shaping up, and he finished it. Did not miss a home run by much. And with the left-handed batting Parker Meadows coming up, Stephen Vogt's out to the mound. He'll make the pitching change right here with the lefty Skubal loosening. I'll tell you about him when we come back. It's still scoreless in the top half of the 4th inning.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care.
Let's one fly, heads up in the upper deck. Shohei's on his way. That's number 54 for Ohtani, a 3-run Titanic shot.
I mean, I'm not even sure. So I'm going to marvel at the fact that he hit a 3-run home run. The guy is another planet. Yes, he's probably the greatest all-around baseball player to ever walk. I give all those accolades.
I was glad to see Luis wanted to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
get in there? Get in there!
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull side.
Pirates, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, Shota, 7 no-hit innings.
Nate Pearson, the new pitcher on the mound. There's a bouncer to short, fielded by Swanson. He'll throw to first to get him.
8 no-hit innings. Porter Hodge on the mound.
Down to their last chance.
Grounder to short. Dansby to first. There it is.
A combined no-hitter for the Chicago Cubs.
Series. He worked on Wednesday night over in Detroit, a scoreless inning in a 3rd. And he's on in a spot here. Left on left as Parker Meadows will be the batter. He doubled his first time up off of left-hander Matthew Boyd back in the 2nd inning, but was left stranded at 3rd. Now he's up there with Spencer Torkelson at second base, and 2 gone here in the 4th inning in a scoreless game. Oh, the wheels turning early. 3rd pitcher already for the Guardians. And the rookie Skubal in a key spot is ready to go. Here's his pitch, and it's a breaking ball down low. This young man had quite a debut in the major leagues. He was called up, made his debut in September, and did not allow a run in 12 2/3 innings, only 6 hits. Here comes his 1-0 to Meadows. Down low, ball 2. Skubal, velocity-wise, not overpowering, but he's another who hides it well and seems to get on the hitters quicker than the velocity would indicate. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, chopped foul outside of first. And I think we've seen he's fearless. He will not give in to the hitters, and he'll go right after them, stays right around the plate. And this is as big a game as he's ever pitched in. The 26-year-old out of Edmonton. The 2-1. Swung on, looped foul, and out of play. Left side. And now it's 2-2 on Parker Meadows. Another player the Guardians didn't see much of this season as he was hurt when they played the Tigers 10 times in the month of July. And he's a difference maker for Detroit, especially defensively in center. Now the 2-2. Up and in for ball 3. Fastball at 93 that time. 2 outs. Torkelson at second for the Tigers. No score, top of the 4th. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on, popped him up, foul again, third base side and out of play. Why we saw Torkelson run the count full, spoil some good pitches, and then double. Well, some pretty good at-bats here by the Tigers in this 4th inning. Sabrowski's ready. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball low and outside for ball 4. And now it's first and second with 2 away for the catcher, Jake Rogers. Tried to get him to chase the slider, missed with it. And now Rogers steps in, and well, you look at the regular season numbers, they're not impressive offensively, but Rogers has had some big hits in the postseason. And he digs in now from the right side. The pitch to him. Up high, ball 1. Rogers flied to right his first time up. Veteran catcher now. Here's the 1-0. Nope, he steps off, takes a look at Torkelson, who wanders back to second base. The series tied at 2 wins apiece after that seesaw battle won by the Guardians Thursday night in Game 4 to force this Game 5. The 1-0 swung on, popped him up, high in the air, foul, first base side of home plate and out of play. So it's 1-1 on Rogers. And as each inning passes, if it stays this way, the tension builds. We were on that roller coaster the other night with a back and forth battle. Now this one's still scoreless. Top half of the 4th. 1-1 the count on Rogers. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, missed down low. 2-1 the count. Sabrowski started his season at Double-A Akron, then some time with Triple-A Columbus before his call-up in September. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball high and away, and he chased it. 2-2 the count. And the fans come to their feet again. Won't be the last time today. 2-2 the count on Rogers. Here it comes. Swung on, popped up, right side, foul. Naylor gives it a look, but this is out of play. So we'll do it again on 2-2. And again, that Guardians bullpen is busy. Andrew Walters, right-hander, starting to loosen up. So far, nothing but rookies out of the pen for Cleveland. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball to short. Rocchio has it. Fires to first in time. Sabrowski works out of it. Side retired. No damage done. We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Guardians nothing, Tigers nothing on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Brought to you by Progressive.
Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity. That ball is belted. Lawrence Butler does it again.
Oh my God.
All tied up in the Queen City.
innings. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, showed it. 7 no-hit innings.
Nate Pearson, the new pitcher on the mound. There's a bouncer to short, fielded by Swanson. He'll throw to first to get him.
8 no-hit innings. Porter Hodge on the mound.
Down to their last chance.
Grounded to short. Dansby to first. There it is.
A combined no-hitter for the Chicago Cubs.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres teeing off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2. That is a fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman.
It's been about getting the ball in wherever it's pitched and getting on base, and he's hoping more guys take that same approach the rest of today.
5 hits and 13 at-bats for Rocchio in the series. Josh Naylor to lead things off in this scoreless game, 4th inning. Tarik Skubal back to work. Naylor swings and pops one up foul, third base side and out of play behind his dugout. Naylor bounced to second his first time up. That base hit by Rocchio, 1 of 2 for the Guardians. Here's the pitch from Skubal. Fastball strike on the outside corner. Cleveland had a great opportunity to score last inning. Second and third, only 1 out, but could not get the run in. Here's the 0-2. Just missed outside. 1-2 to Naylor. Left on left here. Skubal with the 1-2. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball, shallow right center. Perez comes on, and he makes the catch to retire Naylor for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up John Kenzie Noel. Your team, your players, your home for postseason baseball is the MLB app. Get personalized highlights and push notifications just for you. Download the MLB app today. Noel struck out first time, pitch to him, swing and a miss, strike 1, ahead of the changeup. As Noel continues to labor here, he's 0 for 10 in this series after a rough month of September. And the Guardians hoping he can run into one with that big power. Here comes the 0-1 from Skubal. Fastball outside. 1-1 the count. Packed house as you'd expect. And you can just feel the tension. The 1-1. Breaking ball down low. 2-1. Skubal into the line. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's upstairs. Ball 3. Bo Naylor waiting on deck. Here's the 3-1 delivery. On the outside corner for a strike. A changeup. Runs the count full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on, yanked foul outside of third. We'll do it again on 3-2. Tarik Skubal, likely the AL Cy Young Award winner. What a year it's been for him. The payoff pitch. Swung on, and that's popped up behind second base. The second baseman, Keith, out into the outfield, makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down for the Guardians here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And that'll bring up Bo Naylor, who bounced to short his first time up. No score. Naylor, he's trying to get it cranked up here in the postseason. He's 0 for 9 in this series. There's a lot of that going around, though. Here's the pitch, and it's in tight for ball 1. Guardians finally broke through in Game 4 for 5 runs on 11 hits. Prior to that, the prior 2 games, it was a struggle as the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. But that's been the MO of the Tigers pitching down the stretch. Those last 2 months when they made the push for the postseason, their team ERA was the lowest in baseball from August 11th on in. Well, they've been tough on everybody and continued here in the postseason. Now the 1-1. Naylor swings and skies it high in the air to left. Greene is charging in near the line, under it, and he makes the catch. And the Guardians go quietly in the 4th. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the 5th. Still no score in downtown Cleveland.
Stop by the Guardians team store on Gateway Plaza and pick up the latest Guards gear, including...
And a 1-2 to Vientos. Is into left field. Down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Lawrence Butler time. He gets a hold of one early, and this ball's gonna fly on out. The growth he's seen over Butler. This one hit hard towards center field, and right on cue, Lawrence Butler adds another. Including his last save opportunity. That ball is belted. Lawrence Butler does it again.
Oh my God!
All tied up in the Queen City.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on to the division series. And the Kansas City Royals lost 106 last year, the most ever by a team that made the playoffs the next year. Not only make the playoffs, they march on. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost 10 straight postseason games in a row.
1 out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease says no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Here's Alonso now. Lindor at third, Nimmo at first. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled. Right field. Freeling back at the wall. Out of here! It's out of here! Alonso an opposite field home.
Division series history.
Yeah, he was just terrific today. Thanks, Andre. It's scoreless as we hit the 5th, and Walters becomes the 4th pitcher today for Cleveland. The rookie out of the University of Miami in his first pro season, regular season, appeared in 9 games in September, allowed an unearned run in 8 2/3 innings. He goes to work on Trey Sweeney. The pitch, it's outside for ball 1. Walters worked in game 3, a scoreless inning for him. That's his only appearance in the series. Here's his pitch, and Sweeney takes it inside for a ball. Big arm, upper 90s fastball, and nasty slider from Andrew Walters. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Up high, ball 3. Walters just getting going, but the Guardians do have their bullpen hot again. Lefty Tim Herron starting to loosen up. Here's the 3-0 from Walters to the rookie Sweeney. Fastball in there for a strike, 3-1. Sweeney struck out his first time up, leaving a runner stranded at third back in the second inning. A couple of great chances for the Tigers in this game. Here's the 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Sweeney draws a leadoff walk here in the 5th. So back to the top of the lineup we go. And Justin Henry Malloy's spot will be vacated in favor of Kerry Carpenter. There was some question as to his availability with a hamstring injury sustained in Game 4, but here he is, pinch hitting in that DH spot. Here's the pitch to him, and it's outside and high for ball 1. Carpenter, the hero of Game 2. His 3-run home run off Emmanuel Clase in the 9th inning gave the Tigers the win. Evened up the series at the time, and he'll have to wait a bit as out to the mound goes Bo Naylor, joined by his brother Josh, who comes over from first base to have a chat with Walters. But Carpenter, a dangerous hitter, 18 home runs this season. He only played in 87 games because of a back issue, so the production that he had in limited playing time was tremendous. And certainly as a DH, yes, the hamstring bothering him, but he can take his at-bats and make an impact, and here he is, a left-handed batter. And time call before Walters could make the delivery. Justin Henry Malloy hit by a pitch and bounced to short in 2 trips.
I think it's getting close to pitch clock violation here pretty soon if you're not careful.
Yep. Walters ready now. Throw to first, back safely is Sweeney. Sweeney with a couple of steals for a team that doesn't run much, but we saw them run earlier in the game. Parker Meadows stealing third in a key spot. They couldn't convert that into a run. Now the 1-0 from Walters. Outside and high, 2-0, and we have not seen this in any of the appearances from Walters so far.
But he's never pitched in this scenario before. That was the danger of taking out Matthew Boyd as early, because now you've got some guys that have not been pitching much, even in this series, that have to get you to the late innings.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Down low, ball 3, not even close. And he has to face one more batter in the 3-batter rule. So it's Carpenter now. Matt Vierling waits on deck. Runner aboard with nobody out for the Tigers here in the 5th. Here comes the 3-0 to Carpenter. Swing and a miss. You knew he would have the green light. And he loaded up, but didn't get it. 96 on the hard stuff from Walters. Now the 3-1 delivery. Swung on, and there's a high fly ball to deep right center. This one's way back there, and that ball bounces one hop up against the fence. On his way to third and being waved around is Sweeney. Here comes the relay, the slide, the tag. Safe at home plate. Sweeney scores on the single by Carpenter, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Well, it was shaping up to be another textbook relay. They got it to Jimenez, the relay man, the second baseman. The throw was right on the money, but just a hair late. And Kerry Carpenter comes through. Boy, we have seen some clutch pinch hitting on both sides in this series the last 2 games. And Carpenter's going to stay in, but he is way, way less than 100% running. Here's Matt Vierling. The pitch. On the outside corner, a strike. I mean, he had a hard time just making it to first base on what normally would have been a double. Well, they want to keep his bat in the lineup. Here comes the 0-1, and it's down low, 1-1 the count. So an RBI single from Kerry Carpenter has put Detroit in front. Here's the 1-1. In tight, 2-1. Walters trying to battle through it here. A walk and an RBI single. And now facing Vierling with a 2-1 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on Vierling.
Well, it all started when you walked the number 9 hitter who's 1 for 14 in the series. And I don't care what anyone says. That's rookie nerves. You can pitch in all the big games you won in college, and Andrew Walters did. But this is win or go home time, and you never know how anybody will react to that.
Here comes his 2-2 pitch. Down low, ball 3. Now this most likely the last batter for Walters, with Riley Greene, a left-handed batter, waiting on deck. They have Herron ready to go in the pen, a lefty. Trying to get the first out here in the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Vierling down on strikes. That's your first out in the inning, and here comes Stephen Vogt, and as expected, the move will be made to the pen. Left-hander Tim Herron coming on. We'll take a timeout. It's 1-0 Detroit in the top half of the 5th inning.
Kids, wake up! Hey, kids! I'm going to McDonald's. Does anyone want?
Because when McDonald's breakfast is on the table, everyone's a morning.
That one is blasted deep to right field, and the Phillies get this road trip off on a good note. It's his 12th leadoff home run of the year. Oh, man, he drills one to deep right field, and that one is gone. His second home run of the game, and a high fly ball to deep right field. They've come all the way back. Kyle Schwarber's 3rd home run of the night. Unbelievable.
You talk about making a statement.
Walk and a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
Flagged down by Hoskins, leads over to Payamp, safe. We're tied up at 4. Vientos laces one the other way. It's a 2-run single for Vientos, and the Mets have a 6-4 lead. Grounds one through the right side. That's a base hit. JD Martinez off the bench knocks in 2, and the Mets have opened up an 8-4 lead.
Detroit here in the top half of the 5th inning. Tim Herron on in relief, and he will now be appearing in all 5 games of the series. 2 2/3, has yet to allow a run, a couple of hits, and what a year it was for Herron as the prime left-hander out of the pen for the Guardians, and 2 left-handed batters due up here, Riley Greene and Colt Keith. And it'll be interesting to see how they approach it. Their manager, A.J. Hinch, popped out of the dugout, talked to both before Herron completed his warm-up tosses, so we'll see what comes into play here with Greene stepping in, a walk and a strikeout in 2 trips. Carpenter really hampered running-wise at first base. He's the base runner there. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on and missed, strike 1. Herron with that good heat, nasty sinker, nasty slider. The lefty with the 0-1. On the outside corner, strike 2. Perfect location. 0-2 the count on Riley Greene, who's had 4 hits in the series. The pitch to him. He swings and taps one near the middle. The second baseman's there. Jimenez to the bag for 1. Rocchio to first, double play. And Herron minimizes the damage. The Tigers do score the first run of the game, and we'll head to the bottom half of the fifth. It's the Tigers 1, the Guardians nothing on the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's winds blowing across a fruited plain.
There goes Ohtani. Pitches in the dirt. Ohtani's stolen second. 43rd for Ohtani. Driven the other way. Gurriel to the track. Gurriel to the wall. It's gone! Shohei with another shot. His 43rd. One of each tonight. Make it 43 and 43 in his hunt for history.
Ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri. Still digesting that catch made by Jose Siri out there. A home run robber, to be sure.
One of the best plays that we've seen all season long. And boy, was it a big one.
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Tyler Fitzgerald, who's hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th.
So far it hasn't worked.
57 pitches through 4. Andres Gimenez leads it off, and he takes a strike on the inside corner, and that's the tough part. You want to work the count, he'll get ahead of you. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, bounced to third, past the third baseman, into left field. A base hit for Gimenez. And the Guardians have a leadoff base runner.
Rosie, that might be the first time in this series that we have seen Andre be Andre. I beg your pardon. I'm not thinking of Andre Knott, but Andres Gimenez be Andres Gimenez. That pitch was away, and he didn't try to do too much. He just shot it the other way. That's when he's at his best.
Well, let's see how Brian Rocchio handles it. Had a base hit his first time up. Doubled off of Skubal back on Monday. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The big cut that time, and it's 0-1.
This guy is so good, and it's so easy to say this, but you have to make him throw strikes. And today Cleveland swung at a lot of pitches that were not strikes.
Here comes the 0-1. Just inside. 1-1. We have great field mics here today. Chad Fairchild's the home plate umpire, and occasionally you can hear him say, hey, ball just in, and then really give you a good idea of how close the pitches are. The 1-1 swung on, popped him up, foul out of play, first base side. Cloud cover now in downtown Cleveland. The sun has gone away. It is completely overcast. And again, this game was moved up to 1 o'clock because of a miserable weather forecast for tonight.
Got a text from Betsy Kling, the outstanding meteorologist from Channel 3.
First the 1-2 to Brian Rocchio. Swung on, foul tip, dropped at home plate, so he stays alive.
And we thank Betsy for keeping us in mind. She said those clouds are showers off to the south. And she said, I'll be watching to see if anything pops up near the park. But right now, those winds blowing in from the northeast are keeping the rain to the southwest.
1-2 the count. Here's the pitch to Rocchio. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the hard stuff up and in for the first out in the inning. Back to the top of the lineup for Stephen Kwan.
Yeah, and you wonder at some point, too, with this guy, can you steal a base off Skubal? Can you try to create some havoc? Because he's not just giving you that one big swing of the bat.
Well, Jimenez, as good as it gets on the ball club, stealing bases just behind Jose Ramirez. The pitch to Kwan on the outside corner, strike 1. Jimenez with 30 steals in the regular season. Ramirez finished with 41. Decent lead. Rogers throws out 25%. Here's the 0-1. Kwan shows bunt, takes a pitch down low, and it's 1-1. Kwan has singled and reached on a rare error by the left fielder Riley Greene. But Skubal worked around that error in a bases loaded situation to keep the Guardians off the board. The 1-1 swung on line, base hit left field. Jimenez moves up to second. He'll hang on right there. But Kwan picks up another hit, his 10th in the series, and it's first and second, one down for the Guardians, trailing by a run.
Well, and again, Kwan's approach was the same as Jimenez. Didn't try to do too much, so he got a fastball down and away and just punched it the other way.
Well, David Fry in a key spot. Steps to the plate, the pitch to him, down low, ball 1. Today, Fry's been up twice against Skubal, struck out twice. Was the hero Thursday night to get the series back here with that pinch hit home run that put the Guardians in front. Here's the 1-0. On the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. Fry with that home run, also a successful squeeze bunt, safety squeeze bunt. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, yanked foul over to his own dugout, and it's 1-2 on Fry.
I think that's the thing that is so impressive about Skubal. Rosie's throwing 97, 98, but he's pounding the corners. He doesn't just throw it up there.
Here's his 1-2. Swung on, popped up foul, straight back upper deck and out of play.
There he jammed David Fry. I mean, he works the right-handed hitter in with a fastball and can go away, but then his changeup away to the right-handed hitter is his devastation pitch when you're all geared up for the heat.
And we saw the other night, Fry can hit the heat. No question about that. New baseball for Skubal, that's why the fans are mad. Now he's ready to go, has a good one. 1-2 the count on Fry. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's a slow tapper, first base side of the mound. This is trouble. Picked up by Keith. No play. All hands are safe. Bases loaded on the infield single for David Fry. Boy, that was trouble once it got past the mound.
And now you have to pitch to Hosey. You have no choice.
Isn't this what it should be?
Well, the season hasn't been easy. It got harder when you lost Shane Bieber 2 starts in. And did you think that this would be a walk in the park? No way. But again, as redundant as it is, Rosie, you've got to be able to get something out of this inning.
Ramirez stands in from the right side. He's 0 for 1 with an intentional walk. Here's the pitch. Swung on, blasted high in the air, deep down the right field line, slicing foul and out of play. 0-1.
Well, Jose had a great quote the other day. They asked him, boy, how about having to face Skubal again? And Jose said, hey, how about the fact he's got to face us?
0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch.
Inside and hit him. Ramirez hit by the pitch. That'll force in the tying run. And Ramirez is hurting behind home plate, but the run is scored to tie the game at 1. It was the hard stuff, and they got him. They're looks like the left hand. Jeff Desjardins, the trainer, out to have a look. Oh man. The Guardians have tied the game. The bases will still be loaded. You know Ramirez is not coming out. And he's headed to first. Lane Thomas will bat. Chris Fetter, the pitching coach, heads out to the mound to talk with Skubal. Like just below the elbow, maybe, where it caught him on our second look. Wow, this place is going bananas. And in this type of game, Guardians have it set up for a big inning. They're just trying to take the lead, but boy, they have a chance here to do damage against one of the best.
And Skubal just gave up his first run since September 18th. 28 consecutive scoreless innings. Can this be the beginning of the end for Skubal and the Tigers?
Thomas digs in, 0 for 2, but he's been one of the hottest hitters for the Guardians for a month. Here's the pitch to him. He swings and drives it high in the air, left field. Will it make the bleachers? Grand slam! Lane Thomas has put the Guardians in front with a grand slam. To 1 Cleveland. And this place is shaking. Josh Naylor steps in. Skubal wants to get right back to it, and his pitch is a strike. He did it in the opener. And Thomas has done it again here in Game 5. You didn't think a big inning was possible today. Here it is in the 5th. Naylor swings and taps one out in front of home plate, picked up by Rogers. Throws to first in time for the out. John Kensey Noel will step in. Thomas has been a different hitter since September, Tom, and it's always early in the count. He did it again. Here's the pitch to Noel, outside and high.
Can you name the players traded for Lane Thomas? Does it matter?
Nope. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and lifted high in the air on the shallow left field side. Under it is the shortstop Sweeney. He makes the catch. Side retired, but the damage has been done. The Guardians score 5. Lane Thomas with a grand slam brings down the house. It is 5-1 heading to the 6th.
A swing and a drive. Gone! Steven Kwan and the Guardians keep pouring it on.
Guardians 2025 season.
Ramirez on the ground. That's fair.
And he hit what would have normally been a double to right center that took one hop up against the wall, but because he can't run, he only got a single out of it, but it drove in a run. Now he bats with the bases loaded. 2 down, Cleveland up 3. The set by Gaddis. Outfield deep toward right. And the pitch to the left-handed slugger, and he fouled it upstairs. The bat went flying. Boy, when he swings the bat, you wouldn't know there's anything wrong with the hamstring. It's just when he leaves the batter's box.
Yeah, it was painful to watch him run just to make it to first on his base hit prior, but yeah, that swing is still there.
And Carpenter in this division series has been terrific, driving in 4 runs. The pitch. And he looked and took a changeup down low, 1-1 the count. Meadows at third, Rogers at second, Sweeney at first, a run in. 5-2 Cleveland here in the 6th. And a 1-1 count on Kerry Carpenter. Hunter Gaddis already his 16th pitch. It's fouled straight back. Boy, Carpenter can hit a fastball, can he? Bad back sidelined him for half the year, but when he was healthy this year, he had 18 home runs. And he's one of the youngsters that Detroit is building their future around. 27 years of age. To 2 Cleveland. Tigers with the bases loaded. 2 down in the 6th. Gaddis with the 1-2 pitch to Carpenter. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him with the heat. Got that fastball right up around the letters. And Gaddis works out of it, but the Tigers get a little closer. 5-2 Cleveland. In the winner-take-all Game 5 of the division series, it's the middle of inning number 6.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since...
And a 1-2 to Vientos is into left field, down for a base hit. Here comes Bader. He'll score the tying run. Nimmo the other way, and the Mets will take the lead in the 8th. Lindor scores. Alonso adds with a sac fly. Martinez off the bench with an RBI single to extend the New York lead. He sends one in the air, left center field. That will score Iglesias, and a 5-run 8th inning.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado. Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres' all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are number 1 in Padres history. 2-run shot, 429 feet, and history tonight in Seattle.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Ooh, maybe that swing. Drives it in the air, deep left center. Judge leaping, and he made the catch! Oh, Aaron Judge, what a play! He does it all, and there's the double play! Send him to Monument Park now!
What a double play by the Yankee defense, and what a catch by the captain! What a way to end the inning!
Swinging a high fly ball to deep right center. Siri back toward the track. At the wall, leaves and got it! He caught it! Took away a homer.
What a catch in center field by Siri.
5-2, Cleveland. Bottom of the 6th, the pitch. A swing and a miss. He just moved that pitch in on the hands of Naylor. Into the motion, here it comes. And it's a called strike on the outer edge. 0-2. Well, this guy just pounds the strike zone. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 3 quick pitches. And a changeup got him. 6 strikeouts for Skubal as Bo Naylor is retired. You look at Skubal today, he's made 82 pitches, 64 strikes, 18 balls. So when you talk about a 3-to-1 strike to ball ratio, you're talking about a guy that normally wins. Jimenez drag bunt first base side, hit it too hard. Hit it right to the bag at first where Torkelson stood and made the play. Jimenez started the uprising in the 5th when he banged one the other way for a leadoff single and would score one of the 5 runs. So 2 down here in the 6th. Here's Brian Rocchio. Has gone 1 for 2 with a single. He'll bat right-handed. The kick and delivery. And it's swung on, hit toward the gap, right center field. On the run, sliding, backhanded grab by Perez, the right fielder. Oh, did he get a jump on that? And took a double away from Rocchio with a sliding catch in the gap in right center. 6 innings in the books as we go to commercial break. Cleveland 5, Detroit 2 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Get out.
Maybe that swing. Drives it in the air. Deep left center. Judge leaping. And he made the catch. Oh, Aaron Judge. What a play. He does it all. And there's the double play. Send him to Monument Park now.
What a double play by the Yankee defense, and what a catch by the captain. What a way to end the inning.
2-0 pitch. A drive to deep left field. This ball is on its way. This ball is gone. The 1-2. Line into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Gurriel is being waved home. Pham comes through. The Royals take the lead. Through the hole, another base hit. Verdugo fires toward the plate. No play there. And they may tack something on here. Soto fires toward the plate. That's not going to work for them. A 4-run inning for the Royals.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Churio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Churio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
Find out if that went into the water. Because if it did, there's never been a right-handed hitter that has done it since this ballpark opened its doors in 2000. And they're telling us in the truck that he indeed did have a splash hit. And that is the first one ever by a right-handed hitter.
The pitch. He struck him out. And the Kansas City Royals move on.
A rare time the bullpen is quiet as we start this 7th inning. Here's the first delivery, and it's in there, a strike. 6 inning totals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 4 left for Cleveland. Detroit 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 8 men stranded. Gaddis wheels into his delivery and fires. And it's strike 2, painted the outside corner. He's a different guy out of the windup, which of course is how he normally pitches coming out of the bullpen. but he had to come in and deal with men on base, so worked out of the stretch in the 6th. Into the motion, here it comes. Swing and a fly ball to right. Twisting foul down the right side towards the netting, off the netting, out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. See your Northern Ohio Toyota dealers. They've got an exciting new Toyota Camry. It's the best-selling car right now. It's all hybrid. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Cleveland trying to go to the Big Apple. Whichever team wins this game will fly out of Cleveland and head to New York for a workout tomorrow in Game 1 of the ALCS Monday night in the Bronx. Gaddis pumps and fires, and it's down and away, a slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Veerling. The next delivery, a swing and a foul to the upper deck, off to the right. Sellout crowd, 34,105. What a division series this has been. Now the 1-2. Low, 2-2. We know the National League Championship Series, that starts tomorrow. Dodgers hosting the Mets. The pitch, strike 3, called. Changeup on the outer edge. And that just fooled Veerling. And that's that changeup that a hitter gives up on. To a right-handed hitter, that starts off the plate and then works its way back over the outside corner. A comeback changeup. Second strikeout for Gaddis. Here's Riley Greene, 0 for 2, a walk. The wind and the pitch. And it's downstairs, a ball. Well, right-hander Eli Morgan begins to throw in the Cleveland pen. Gaddis at 25 pitches. His next offering, and Greene looks, and it's a beauty of a changeup. 1-1 the count. His changeup as good today as we've ever seen. Outfield deep toward right for Greene. Just a light breeze blowing in. The next pitch, just a whisker outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Cloud cover in downtown Cleveland, but the rain has stayed away, which is why the game was moved up. The pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit, right field. Riley Greene is aboard with 1 down, and now Colt Keith will bat. Twice has struck out. So the Tigers have their 6th hit. 5-2 Cleveland, 1 out, 1 on, 7th inning for Detroit. As Colt Keith has home run power, started the game on the bench, came in to pinch hit, play second, and has struck out both times, but this young man had a really good rookie season. 13 homers, 61 RBIs. The pitch to him, and it just missed wide, a fastball. So Gaddis not as sharp today as he normally is, and again, wear and tear of appearing in almost every game. Here's the 1-0. That is on the inside corner, a strike. Tim Herron and Cade Smith both pitching in all 5 games. First time that's ever happened in the division series in baseball history. 2 teammates doing that. Throw to first, back with a dive is Greene. Gaddis has pitched in 4 of the 5. Also, for what it's worth, Cade Smith, a new division series record, 12 strikeouts in relief. 5-2 Cleveland, 7th. The pitch swung on, hit pretty well to center. Back goes Thomas, still going back. Thomas on the track. He'll watch it bounce off the wall. Into third is the runner, Greene. He's coming home. The throw, no way was that in time. Lane Thomas had a chance to make a play on that. It short hopped the wall and bounced off the wall in deep center. Initially, you thought it would be caught. It was back near that meeting in dead center of the 19-foot and the 9-foot walls. And Thomas, as he got to the track, then turned, and that ball actually short hopped the wall. Thomas must have thought it was going further, and it becomes an RBI double for Colt Keith. It's a 5-3 game, and that's all for Hunter Gaddis. Well, we said this thing wasn't over, and it took a strange twist right there. We'll be back.
From all over the world.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second. Out there, out at first. Oh my goodness! It's a triple play. It ends the ball game. The San Diego Padres have clinched their spot in the postseason after a magical 2024 campaign. What a way to wrap it up, and they will celebrate in LA tonight. 2 games back in the division. That's not over yet.
Swing and a drive deep toward left. Number 2,000, a home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight,
on near you. Go Guardians.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as, bro. It's all because you...
Well, here's Eli Morgan on to work in the 7th inning as Cleveland's 3 normal late inning bridge guys have all been used. Hunter Gaddis, Tim Herron, Cade Smith, and now Eli Morgan, fastball slider change. And for Morgan, his 3rd appearance in the series, he's given up a run on 2 hits in 1 inning. It's now a 5-3 Cleveland lead. Tigers with a runner at second, 1 out in the 7th. Winsell Perez, switch hitter in right, batting left-handed. Morgan checks, fires, and it's fouled upstairs, strike 1. So Hunter Gaddis giving up 3 hits in 2/3 of an inning. And the Tigers down 5-1, clawing their way back into this one. The pitch. And a fastball strike of the knees, 0-2. How critically important is Eli Morgan now? 32 appearances in the regular season, a 1.93 ERA, low 90s fastball. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with the heater. Kept it in on the hands of Perez and struck him out. 2 down. That'll bring up Spencer Torkelson, whose bat has come to life. 2 doubles today in 3 trips. 1 to left center, 1 down the left field line. Big lead at second for Colt Keith. Tying run at the plate. 2 down in the 7th, 5-3 Cleveland. The pitch, and it's in there, strike on a slider. A rambunctious crowd has become anxiety-ridden. The pitch, swung on and missed on a changeup. Now they come to their feet. Two down, runner at second. 2 strikes on Torkelson. Cleveland with a 5-3 advantage in a winner-take-all Game 5. Morgan lets it fly, and it's a bit high. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, for a Tiger team as young as it is, being down 5-1, they have not lost patience, nor have they gotten anxious. Impressive. The pitch. Down and away, 2-2. Morgan, first base side of the rubber. Hands just below the chest. Delivers. And the pitch is... I don't know. Morgan started off the mound, didn't get the call. Not sure if it was low, not sure if it was outside. Morgan thought the inning was over. Full count now on Torkelson. Eli Morgan's ready. Here's the payoff pitch. Changeup, got him looking. Strike three called. Now Torkelson slams the bat and the helmet down. It's stretch time at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. It is Cleveland 5, Detroit 3. This is the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Hey, Guardians fans, did you know that today homeowners are sitting on record?
A fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone, and a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis, and they've got double digits in game 2.
So are 44,000 others. Oh, what a start for the Padres as Tatis leaves the building, and this place is on its feet. Padres lead it 2-0.
I'm telling you right now, Brandon Tatis did not wait. Saw the first pitch, and as soon as he hit it, he knew.
Fly ball to right field, sending Fernando back towards the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Fernando made the grab in right. Why? Because he is Fernando. Time the leap, brings it down. Says no.
Get ready for another bobblehead. That's a platinum glove at work. A good old-fashioned snatch it back.
2-0, there's the swing. Fly ball towards the right field corner, fair or foul towards the pole. It's off the pole and gone. Pavin Smith, his 5th of the year. Pavin swings, that's belted, deep left field. Alvarez turns, walks, it's gone. A grand slam, second home run. Hang on, he's done it again. Pavin Smith, 3 homers.
1 out away for Dylan Cease.
Conviction and was ready to go, and now 6 outs left. You know who is warming out in center field.
It'll be Emmanuel Clase, it looks like, to try to go 6 outs. Why not? He got 5 the other day in Motown. Top of the order, Stephen Kwan, another big day, 2 for 3, 2 singles, runs scored. Vest misses up and away, ball 1. Vest throws mid to upper 90s, slider, changeup. 4th appearance, he's gotten a win, 3 scoreless innings. Vest is ready, and the pitch, and it's a fastball missing, 2-0. Now, while Vest hasn't given up any runs in this ALDS, here's the pitch. Kwan rifles one into right. He's got another 3-hit game. He is a hitting machine. Stephen Kwan, 3 for 4 today, could easily have 4 hits. And for Quan in this series, he's gone 11 for 20. So Will Vest will now face David Fry. 1 for 3, got an infield hit in the 5-run 5th. The pitch, and it's low, a ball. Remember, David Fry, with 2 men on, 1 out in the 5th, hit just a little slow roller that was perfectly placed between first and second, and nobody could get to that ball, and it was a hit. He sends one toward third, foul. That loaded up the bases. Then Jose Ramirez got hit by a pitch, and then Lane Thomas unloaded a grand slam to left center. 5-3 Cleveland. The pitch way outside as Vest yanked the slider. 2-1 the count. Amazing. Emmanuel Clase had 1 appearance all season in which he worked more than 1 inning. He's going to have 3 multi-inning appearances this series. Fry fouling it off at the plate, and that got the banged up Jake Rogers. He's been hit by so many pitches. He had to have an MRI after the game on Thursday in Detroit to see if he would be okay. He's back out there, but he is like a sitting duck back there at the county fair, the way he has been drilled with foul tips. 5-3 Cleveland. 7th inning, runner on the pitch. Fry chops one toward third. It is just foul. And the count stays 2-2. Boy, 5-1. Looked dandy in the 5th. 5-3. A white knuckler in the 7th. Cleveland trying to add to it. Stephen Kwan at first with a leadoff single here in the 7th. Will Vest, one of their most reliable relievers, delivers. Fry chops one foul again, third base side. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. It looks like the ever-present Tyler Holton is ready in the Tiger bullpen if needed. He's the left-hander. Emmanuel Clase is going to work the 8th. Now the pitch. Fry swings and misses. Chase the slider down and away. 1 down. That'll bring up Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez got hit on the forearm. As Jose Ramirez, with the bases loaded against Tarik Skubal, the first pitch away, he hammered one deep down the right field line and foul. Then Skubal tried to come inside and hit him. That tied the game. The pitch. He yanks one to first, foul. With the bases loaded then, Lane Thomas followed with a grand slam to left center. Five to 3 Cleveland. 1 out, 1 on. Jose taking. It's a touch low. Check on the appeal at third. No swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramirez has been intentionally walked, plus being hit with the bases loaded and flied out. Vest lets it fly. Ramirez high chopper toward right, into right. Base hit. On his way to third is Kwan. Jose Ramirez with that high chopper wide of first, between first and second. Nobody could get it, Torkelson or Keith, and it took a kangaroo hop into right. And Cleveland's threatening with runners at the corners here in the 7th inning. And the sellout crowd of 34,000 all singing in unison for Jose Ramirez. Lane Thomas getting a thunderous standing ovation. He got a 3-run home run here in Game 1. He got a grand slam here today in Game 5. The pitch, and he takes a heater strike. Tigers with the infield back, double play depth. Thomas, 8 RBIs in the series. 5-3 Cleveland. The pitch. He swings and sends a looper towards second baseman. Keith has it, bobbles it, everybody's safe. In to score is Quan. That'll be another kind of off-the-bat single as Lane Thomas squirted one the other way. And Colt Keith, who was shaded up the middle, the second baseman, broke to his left, bobbled it, but it probably wouldn't have mattered. It'll go as a base hit. Quan scores. Guardians at first and second. One down in the seventh. Cleveland back on top 6-3. Lane Thomas 5 RBIs today, 9 in the series. We'll have a pitching change and tell you about Tyler Holton when we come back.
Kids, wake up! Hey kids! I'm going to McDonald's. Does anyone want?
Five in the seventh. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It squirts away from Perez. And the Yankees jump back in front, 6-5.
Verdugo now has a couple of hits, been on base 3 times. He scored a couple of runs, and he drives in the go-ahead run here with another base hit to left field. Chisholm was flying.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
I was glad to see Luis wanted to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
Get in there. Get in there.
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at Tyler Holton close in this series. He'll make his 4th appearance. He's 0-1 with a save. He's given up 5 runs in 3 innings of work. And it'll be left on left. Josh Naylor, the batter, 6-3 Cleveland. 7th inning, 1 out. Ramirez at second, Thomas at first. Holton checks the runners, the pitch, outside a ball. Josh Naylor, 2 groundouts, a fly out today. Sun back shining, so suddenly we have shadows, which doesn't help the hitter here. The pitch, outside a ball, 2-0. Thought Mother Nature was a Guardians fan. Bring the shadows out in the top of the 8th. Come on. Shadows covering home plate, some of the mound. The pitch, and it's in there, a strike. 2-1 the count. We had a cloudless day when the game began. Then it became overcast. Now a little sunshine peeking. Breeze is picked up, blowing in from right. Cleveland up 6-3 in the 7th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased the cutter away. 2-2 the count on Naylor. Now you know how badly Naylor wants to get a big hit here, and he's been pretty good when he sometimes tries to do too much about being able to step out. Then he'll readjust the batting gloves, calms himself down. That's why he does it. And then just tells himself, stay in control. Don't try to overswing. Holton's ready. The 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Chase the slider away. And Holton strikes out Naylor. 2 down in the 7th. Here's Jhonkensy Noel. Yep. He's due, isn't he?
Boy, he sure is. And Tom, I'm not sure what the right amount of a lead is to keep the Tigers at bay, but I'm sure the Guardians would love to add a little bit more based on what Detroit has done to some other teams.
Runners first and second, 2 down, 6-3 Cleveland. Noel taking, and it missed in, ball 1. John Kenzie Noel, 2 pop-ups and a strikeout, 0 for 12 in the series. Outfield deep toward left. Holton's ready. Here it comes. A swing and a foul, third base side off the screen in front of the Cleveland dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleveland getting a huge insurance run on an infield single by Lane Thomas here in the 7th, giving him 9 RBIs in the series, 5 today. He's at first, Ramirez at second. Holton checks them both. The pitch, down and in, ball 2, 2-1. And as this game has gone on, and this is the 4th at bat, Noel seems to have calmed down a little bit, having better at bats, not just up there swinging. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Came in on the hands with the cutter. 2-2 the count. Nobody sitting at Progressive Field unless they've got an old English D on the front of their cap. Now the 2-2. Swung on, looping foul into the lower deck, first base side. Count stays 2-2. The New York Yankees await the winner. 7:38, the first pitch Monday night. The American League Championship Series starts in the Bronx. The 2-2. Swing and a foul back. He went out and chased a pitch away, but was able to fight it off. Well, if Holton makes a mistake here, John Kenzie Noel can get Cleveland thinking New York. The pitch, swing and a weak chopper to short. Sweeney charges, gloves, throws on the run. Got him by a step. Cleveland gets a run. 7 in the books. 6-3. Cleveland has the lead. 6 outs away from a date with the Yankees.
When it comes to buying your first home, everyone has questions.
Can we even afford to buy a house right now?
Four runs so far through 3 2/3. This ball skied into left field. That'll send Austin Hayes back. He's near the wall. He looks up. It's gone. That ball scalded to center field. Jordan crushes one to straightaway center. Chazzy Fizz followed up by Jordan with a smash to center. 3 in a row. The big man is on fire. 3 straight home runs. A laser beam over the wall in center.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards right center field. Pete Crow Armstrong at the wall. Jumps. And he made the catch. Oh, baby. Pete Crow Armstrong steals a homer. And that is how this one comes to an end.
And the Cubs win the ball game. Pete Crow Armstrong with a dazzling display of defense tonight.
That one is blasted deep to right field, and the Phillies get this road trip off on a good note. It's his 12th leadoff home run of the year. Oh, man, he drills one to deep right field, and that one is gone. His second home run of the game. And a high fly ball in deep right field. They've come all the way back. Kyle Schwarber's 3rd home run of the night. Unbelievable.
You talk about making a statement.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Here's Alonso now. Lindor at third, Nimmo at first. The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled. Right field. Freeling back at the wall. Out of here! It's out of here!
opposite field home run.
Aaron, Hunter, Gaddis. Those 5 followed, all 5 rookies. Now the veteran, Eli Morgan. Not normally your 8th inning bridge man to Emmanuel Clase, but as we said, come playoff time, there are no normals. Parker Meadows takes, it's outside a ball. Eli came on in the 7th, runner at second, and struck out the next 2 Tigers. Meadows a double and a walk, 2 walks in fact. The pitch to the left-handed hitter, and it's low, 2-0. Well, you know manager Stephen Vogt would like to coax a couple of outs out of Eli, but he won't hesitate. Fastball sails high, 3-0 the count. Morgan throws that ball away. 6 runs, 9 hits for Cleveland. 3 runs, 7 hits for Detroit. Lane Thomas a 5 RBI day, big grand slam. The pitch, there's a strike, 3-1 the count. Eli Morgan's one of those guys in this heralded bullpen that often gets overlooked. Now the 3-1. And Parker Meadows takes ball 4 outside. But Cleveland's not making it easy on itself, as that is going to be the 5th walk by a reliever today, and a leadoff walk. Meadows has walked 3 times, and, well, that's it. Emmanuel Clase is coming on. We'll take a timeout.
Are you still paying the utilities high-priced rate for your electric supply? NOPEC's standard program price will remain steady at 6.4 cents per kilowatt hour through December. That's 30% lower than First Energy's current supply rates. NOPEC also offers competitive 12 and 24-month fixed-term rates for customers looking for long-term predictability on their electricity costs. For more information, call NOPEC's 24/7 customer care center.
Will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The 2nd ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
I was glad to see Luis want to hit.
Yeah, I can't see him sitting out.
Is this going to
Get in there, get in there.
It will. Same where the other went the other night. 2 of them. He had a double and a triple on that same spot the other night. And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well. They want that ball. Get that ball back in. It's worth another look. Change up and away to the pull.
In his 4th overall appearance in this series, he's given up 4 runs. Of course, Kerry Carpenter had the big blow, the 3-run home run, and Austin Hedges will catch him. And the one thing we saw, Carpenter, when he hit that 3-run home run Monday to win Game 2, that was 3 straight sliders that Carpenter saw, and then he hit the homer. Clase Thursday in Detroit made 16 pitches for the 5-out save, all cutters except 1. Here's catcher Jake Rogers. The pitch, swing and a miss, slider. Now that was the approach with Austin Hedges catching Emmanuel Clase on Thursday. Let's see the approach 2 days later with Hedgie behind the plate again. The pitch, runner goes. Pitch is inside, throw by Hedges, not in time. Huge jump by Parker Meadows, and he has the steal as first in this game and in this series. Tigers 2 steals here today. So runner at second, nobody out, and a 1-1 count on catcher Jake Rogers. The pitch, swing and a miss, went Cutter. And again, the good thing about the 5-out save on Thursday, how economical it was in that he only made 16 pitches. Rogers stepping away. He climbs back in. Clase deals. The pitch swung on line to short. Leaping grab by Rocchio.
Well, if Brian Rocchio's vertical leap was 12 inches, he just went about 16. You can't make a better leap than Rocchio just did, timing it perfectly to rob Rogers of a hit. And the runner stayed put and didn't run himself into a double play. Here's Trey Sweeney. The pitch. And he went backdoor with a cutter and nailed it at 100 miles an hour. Boy, this series has had everything. The pitch. Bullseye, 0-2 the count on Trey Sweeney, who struck out and walked twice. You look at the bottom third of the Tiger lineup today, and the bottom 3 guys have walked 5 times and collected 2 hits. They've done their job. The 2-strike pitch swung on, popped up, shallow left, calling for it, Stephen Kwan. The left fielder's there to snag it. Clase goes to cover third. Everybody else was in shallow left. Sweeney out number 2. Parker Meadows still at second. Cleveland still leading 6-3. Top of the order. Oh yeah, that guy, Kerry Carpenter. Came off the bench today, 1 for 2, an RBI single. Playing with a badly hobbled leg with a hamstring injury. He can swing the bat, but he can barely move. Clase lets it fly. Down and in, a ball. I'll guarantee you one thing. Carpenter will not see 3 straight sliders today. 6-3 Cleveland. Meadows at second. 2 down, 8th inning. Clase, hands held just below the chin. Checks the runner. Comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Cutter ate him up 100 miles an hour. Carpenter tried to stop his swing as it broke in on his hands, but that break is so late. No chance. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another cutter. Well, he's feeling it, isn't he? 1-2 the count.
Amazing how baseball works, too. Another opportunity for Clase to face Carpenter in a huge spot.
6-3 Cleveland. 2 down in the Tiger 8th. Carpenter backs away. He's down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Meadows, good lead at second. Here's the next offering. Swing and a foul off Carpenter's foot. Give this kid some credit, too. To be playing basically on one leg. How bad is the hamstring, folks? When he got the RBI single in the 5th, he short hopped the wall in right center and couldn't even think about going for what would normally be a routine stand-up double. Again, the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a foul upstairs. Nothing but cut fastballs. None of them below 100 miles an hour.
Well, it's certainly a big key for Clase trying to get out of this inning with a small pitch count heading into the 9th. And then how is he doing in terms of that rest between and then being sharp when he comes back out?
He's ready. Here it comes. Just missed wide. Again, the difference with Clase from a year ago, if you're just joining us, a year ago that cutter was always to one part of the plate. In on the lefty, away to the righty. Now he's able to work both sides of the plate, and it's taken his game to another level. The 2-2.
Swung on, grounded foul, first base side. Still sticking with a cut fastball. 2-2 the count. One thing, too, about Clase, the way he works at conditioning and how strong he is. He popped into Voter's office earlier this summer and said, look, I know I've pitched 3 in a row. There's a save opportunity tonight. I've got it. See you later. That's his mindset. He comes to pitch every day. He's ready. Again, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Went cutter away and struck him out. Middle of the 8th inning. Off the shores of Lake Erie. On a day that's getting prettier. Cleveland 6, Detroit 3, middle of the 8th. Sliding backhand.
Tigers trying to get one on the road before they return to Detroit. Runner goes, pitch is swung on, a high fly ball to right field. This one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter! The Tigers up 3-0 as Carpenter, an emphatic, towering fly ball home run into the bleachers in right field. What a moment!
Find out if that went into the water.
Because if it did, there's never been a right-handed hitter that has done it since this ballpark opened its doors in 2000. And they're telling us in the truck that he indeed did have a splash hit. And that is the first one ever by a right-handed hitter.
There's a fly ball to right. And that is going to be way gone. Churio sends one out of here to make it 3-0. Jackson Churio with serious opposite field pop. Number 20 for the 20-year-old.
Youngest player in MLB history to record 20-plus homers, 20-plus stolen bases.
It's incredible.
A 4-pitch walk to Soto, and they're loaded for Aaron Judge. Judge cranks one. Deep left field. A grand slam. And the Yankees have the lead. Right on cue. He snaps his longest homerless drought. And just like that, the Yankees are in front. What a shot that was. What a moment.
5-5 in the 7th. The Yankees are now 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position in this game. Base hit to left. Chisholm can fly. He rounds third and heads for the plate. He would have beaten the throw anyway. It's
as if Cleveland does indeed win this ball game. Rosie will be in the clubhouse to bring you all the festivities. Austin Hedges first at bat. Tyler Holton's pitch, and it's in there, a backdoor breaking ball for a strike. Edgy just turned and said to umpire Chad Fairchild, remember that call in the top of the 9th. Here's the 0-1. And same pitch, same call, 0-2. Austin Hedges came on to catch starting in this 8th inning. Holton, second inning of work, fires, and it's low, 1-2. Tarik Skubal hadn't given up a run in 28 consecutive innings dating back to September 18th. Cleveland got 5 in the 5th. Lane Thomas, the grand slam to left center. The biggest blow, obviously, in this game. The pitch swung on, pulled foul, third base side, and that has Hosey sprawling on the rubber track in front of the ground and in front of the dugout, and Hosey now up pointing to Hedgie. Hey, hit the ball the other way. Even in this tense moment, Hosey has fun. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a curve. Second strikeout for Holton. One down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He got the 5-run 5th started when he banged one the other way. 1 for 3 today. 2 for 17 in the series. 6-3 Cleveland.
One down in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch. Swung on, drilled to the gap in right center. That's a base hit. Perez will try to cut it off. He does. Jimenez stumbles, but he still gets in standing with a double. Andres Jimenez pulling. The left-hander almost fell going around first. Was able to stumble, maintain an upright position, keep running, and that's another big run out there at second base. One down in the 8th, 6-3 Cleveland. The number 9 hitter, Brian Rocchio, switch hitter, batting right-handed. 1 for 3 with a single. First extra base hit for Jimenez. Rocchio has had a tremendous series. The pitch, and he fouls it off third base side, strike one. Rocchio batting .333 in the 5 games and has played a tremendous short. Boy, the outfield awfully deep for a guy like Brian Rocchio. That's a big run you would think the Tigers need to cut off at second. Here's the 0-1. Down low, and for the first time in his young career, he hears the chants of Rocchio. Rocchio. The Venezuelan helped win a title in winter ball for his country heading into spring training. Now playing October baseball. The pitch ripped foul outside of third. And a 1-2 count on Brian Rocchio. Cleveland with a 6-3 lead. Jimenez fleet-footed at second, one down. The pitch, swing, and a jam job fouled back. Boy, Rocchio, it's just, tell you what, if he takes this approach into next year, he's got a chance to someday play in an all-star game because he can play short with anybody. Again, the 1-2. Swung on, banged up the middle, base hit, center field. Jimenez hits third. He will score. 7-3 Cleveland. Brian Rocchio's second hit today. His first RBI in the division series. And Cleveland, which had been shut out in back-to-back games, games 2 and 3, have erupted for 7 today. 5 off Tarik Skubal. Top of the order, Stephen Kwan, the pitch. And it's low, a ball. Stephen Kwan, the igniter. 3 for 4, 3 singles, 2 runs scored. 7-3 Cleveland. Guardians fans starting to taste their own champagne. Kwan takes breaking ball wide, 2-0. Stephen Kwan in this series, 11 for 20. The pitch, and he jumped back from a breaking ball strike, and the count 2-1. Outfield playing Kwan the other way toward left, and again, man, a lot deeper than we normally see outfields play these guys. The pitch, Kwan jumps back, almost got hit with another breaking ball, and a 3-1 count. Tigers' pen is busy. For the first time all day, Cleveland's pen is quiet. Now the 3-1. Checked on a pitch that's called a strike. Full count. When number 48 is in the game for Cleveland, there's no need for anybody else to warm up. Payoff pitch. Kwan swings and misses. Rare strikeout for Kwan. Third for Tyler Holton. Manager A.J. Hinch will make one more pitching change. He wants to go right on right. Let's see if David Fry bats or not. Bottom line is, we'll take a timeout here in the 8th with Cleveland leading Detroit 7-3.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As leaders in heart, neurology, and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic.
As the fastball pummeled down the line. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. And a home run for Tatis, whose mastery over Jack Flaherty continues. He drives the ball right center field. Edman back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got double digits in game 2.
Bro. And it's all because you could save money switch.
Third reliever today, as Tyler Holton touched for 1 run here in the 8th. Cleveland with a 7-3 lead. Brisky's 4th appearance. He's 0-1 with a save in this series, giving up a run in 3 1/3 innings. David Fry will stay in and bat. Fry today 1 for 4. An infield hit and a big one in that 5-run 5th. Has struck out the other 3 times. But without David Fry, there's no game 5. His dramatic home run off the bench as a pinch hitter in game 4 in the 7th inning is why we're still playing. The pitch to him, and it's in the dirt. Nice backhanded pick by Rogers. It's amazing how this series has so dramatically changed with one swing of the bat. It did on Monday when Kerry Carpenter took Emmanuel Clase deep in the 9th inning, and suddenly the series was tied at 1 heading to Detroit. Now the 1-0 to David Fry, and the pitch missing, 2-0. Then on Thursday, Detroit trying to close out Cleveland. A raucous atmosphere at Comerica. The Tigers had come back and had taken a 3-2 lead into the 7th, and David Fry flipped the script. The pitch, he pulls it foul, third base side, 2-1. And we talked about it when the postseason began. Yes, Cleveland is not a home run hitting team per se. You must have the ability, though, to hit the ball out of the yard in October. You just can't win thinking you'll scratch together 4 or 5 hits in an inning. The pitching's just too good. Now the 2-1. And a fastball that missed, 3-1. And home runs. Lane Thomas, 3-run homer in game 1. That really decided that. Obviously, David Fry we talked about in game 4. And how about Lane Thomas, a grand slam today? The 3-1. Hit on the ground towards short. Sweeney will flip to second, and the countdown begins. Cleveland 3 outs away from a flight to the Big Apple. 7-3. Guardians take the lead into the 9th on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Stop by the Guardians team store on Gateway Plaza and pick up the late.
And a single to start the inning. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. There's a drive. It's a bullet. Was there any doubt? Shohei Ohtani arrives in October with a 3-run home run. Top of the zone tomahawk. He's proven to be inevitable. We saw him tear it up down the stretch. We saw him loosen the lid on his emotions too. We saw it on that home run.
Profar at second, nobody out for Manny Machado.
Machado hits one to right center field. Back goes Rodriguez looking up. Manny Machado stands alone as the Padres' all-time home run leader. Man, oh man, oh Manny, you are #1 in Padres history.
RE/MAX is the most trusted name in real estate. Visit RE/MAX.com or download the RE/MAX app to find the right agent. The right agent can lead the way. Based on 2022 BrandSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
The Glenn Beck Program.
Just to give you some real news.
Monday from 10 to noon on WTAM 1100.
Well, here we go. Cleveland 3 outs away from eliminating the Detroit Tigers in the American League Division Series. The Guardians, with Emmanuel Clase trying to finish up what would be a 6-out save. He'll face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Vierling, Greene, and Keith, here in the 9th inning. Cleveland with the lead 7-3. And should Cleveland win, we of course will have all kinds of interviews as well as the locker room celebration. And what a Saturday night it will be off the lakefront if Emmanuel Clase can get these final 3 outs. Clase with 47 saves this year. Went into the offseason ticked that even though he led the major leagues in saves a year ago, he also led in blown saves. Said, I've got to get better. Worked on his mechanics. Got himself even into better shape. And the result, the most dominant closer in the game. Matt Vierling takes bullseye. 0-1 the count. Nobody's sitting anymore, and maybe appropriately, the sun is back out in Cleveland. The set, the 0-1. Swing and a foul headed toward the club seats, first base side, strike 2. If the Tigers can't rally, they'll look back at missed opportunities today and in this series. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Locked them up with a rare slider. Vierling is out number 1. Detroit today 1 for 12 when batting with a runner in scoring position. Cleveland 4 for 8. Here's Riley Greene, 1 for 3, a single, a walk. The pitch. Swing and a weak chopper to first. Naylor, gloves, flips to Clase, 2 down. The last hope for the Tigers, the rookie Colt Keith. A ball club that went to spring training wondering, how in the world do you ever replace the legendary and future Hall of Famer Tito Francona? Stephen Vogt and his staff have done an incredible job, and now 1 out away from being a step closer to a World Series. The pitch, a strike to Colt Keith. Shane Bieber never gave up a run in 2 starts this year, then blew out his elbow. How do you replace him? Somehow they keep winning. The pitch up and in. 1-1 the count. Cleveland in first place from mid-April on. Wobbled a bit, but now 1 out away from a trip to the Big Apple. The pitch ripped foul down the left side, and the Tigers' magical run is down to its last strike. And what an incredible story Detroit has been since the middle of August, eliminating the high-powered Astros and taking Cleveland to Game 5. The 1-2, down low, 2-2. Two down, 7-3 Cleveland, 9th inning. Now the 2-2 delivery. A swing and a bouncing ball to Naylor at first. Backs up, long flip to Clase. Ball game! And for the first time in 8 years, Cleveland is headed to the American League Championship Series. And this October to remember will continue with Game 1 of the American League Championship Series Monday night in New York. Cleveland eliminates the Detroit Tigers today in Game 5.
Most importantly, play for the guys that's wearing that G and make sure you know you bring it today and play for all 4 quarters. Let's get it.
All right, Shock, thank you very much. All right, the captains are back on the sidelines. We've got kickoff moments away. It is time to tee it up between the hedges. The opening kickoff powered by Georgia Power. It doesn't matter where in the Peach State you're cheering on the Dogs. Georgia Power is energizing your community. Visit georgiapower.com/community to learn more. Officials on the middle of the in the middle of the field on the logo. They'll break apart. All 8 will go to their respective positions on the field. Again, Kyle Olson is our referee, and we are watching this from the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth here at Sanford Stadium. Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers on the versatile BMX X3 sports activity vehicle. For more details, visit bmwatl.com today. Proud sponsor of Georgia Athletics, and go Dogs. So Georgia won the toss. They deferred to the second half. That means the home team will kick. Georgia in red jerseys, silver breeches, red helmets. Mississippi State, the visiting team today, white helmets, white jerseys, and gray pants, maroon numbers. Georgia with white numbers. Peyton Woodring has it teed up to kick it away from the 35-yard line. Devon Booth, the Utah State transfer, one of their running backs, is the deep man back on the goal line to receive the kick. Woodring waiting on the cue from the officials. The center judge will back away from the football, and we are ready to go. Georgia with its kick unit lined up across the 30. Woodring approaches the football left to right. Here's the kick. We are